All right, friends, let's take a look at the fourth chakra, the heart. Anahata. Anahata is translated to unstruck. When I was first looking into the energy of the chakras, I found this one to be extremely fascinating, unstruck, as this is the house of unconditional, pure love. It is the type of love that cannot be hurt. It is the type of love that cannot be taken away. This is our sense of unconditional love, like how you would connect with a pet or a child of innocence. Now, the relationship kind of love, that is down below. That is within the housing of the second chakra. Up in the chest, the fourth chakra governs the heart, the lungs, look at the shoulders, the area all around your arms, your hands. This is the largest chakra. It is the bridge between the lower three and the upper three chakras. It's the bridge between the more tangible chakras and the more mystical chakras. So the lower associations are really things that can be tangible. You can see them, you can feel them, you can say, okay, I can see that. But as we move on upward, there is a lot more room for interpretation, and it's not going to be things that are quite as easy to pinpoint. You'll see what I mean. So the fourth chakra is our largest chakra, the bridge between the upper and lower. Now, the color most commonly associated with the heart chakra is the color of green. We're looking at the element of air, and the sense associated here is our sense of touch, sensation. So when you take a look at your own energy, you can close your eyes, just take a few moments to notice any sensations that come up for you. What you observe physically is going to be a lot of information to guide you here. Now, if you notice that it is difficult or challenging to take a deep breath, or there are a lot of muscles that are tight or tense, that is going to be a clue for you that this chakra might be unbalanced. We might have a blockage here or something overactive. Now, if we look at the psychology of the fourth chakra, the words associated here are I love. I love, and it's more of the unconditional kind, not the relationship kind that's down below. If you look at the challenges within the fourth chakra, the challenge associated here is grief. The need to be fulfilled here is acceptance. Now, when there is an unbalance within the energy of the heart chakra, that can have a significant effect on the way that we present ourselves in the world. If you look physically within the body, when someone is underactive, their shoulders might come forward. They're going to be more protective. When someone is more open, the shoulders are rolled back. There's more acceptance. They become more approachable physically. Someone who is balanced within the heart chakra would be willing and able to be humble, vulnerable, and can shift their perspective to understand and connect with others. Now, someone who is unbalanced within the heart chakra, those challenges can show up as a lack of trust, alienation, wanting to be separate. It can also show up as in two extremes. One is overgiving. Those who are willing to give a compliment or give a gift, but are very uncomfortable with receiving love, receiving compliments, receiving gifts. That could be a challenge. And then the extreme other end, where there would be a difficulty in giving, but they're willing to accept. An over sense of greed here can show up. So based on the sensations that showed up for you in your body, based on your own knowledge of your relationships with others and love, are you more comfortable with giving? Are you more comfortable with taking? Or is there a balance here? And I keep using my arms because it's give and it's take. Energy comes in and energy comes out. Really fluid here. Now, the words associated with the heart chakra, yes, love, but there's also compassion, devotion, peace, and understanding. Understanding is a big one. Now, if you think about those words, how do you associate with them? Are there some exercises and activities that you can incorporate in your life practice when you notice that the heart chakra is not balanced? So within each section, I've discussed this before, within each section in your workbook, there is a page to fill out. Now, it might be tempting to say, okay, in this chakra, I am unbalanced, so what can I do, and really go into that. Try to do that for each of them. What is an activity that makes sense for you when you are balanced that you can come back to when things get a little shaky? So when thinking of some of the key words of, the element here is air, and a word association would be peace, compassion. I would say things like being outside, being in nature. That one would make sense for me. Well, what's going to make sense for you? On that workbook page, I also have an exercise to try out. And I say find a comfortable position, bring yourself to physical and mental relaxation. I'm gearing you towards being able to take that 3-2-1 method in the guided meditations. Try those on your own. The more you practice the 3-2-1 method and bringing yourself into physical relaxation and then mental relaxation, the easier and faster it is to get to those get to that meditative state and really begin manifesting and working within the chakras yourself independently. You'll be able to go back to that zone anytime you need to. Within this reflection exercise listed in the workbook, I suggest that you visualize either a dear pet or a child that you're close to. And this could be a past, present. It doesn't necessarily matter. If you have a grown child, you can imagine them when they were young, for instance, or if it's a pet from your childhood that you were really connected with. I want you to visualize them in full detail. Imagine their spirit. See them smiling. Where are you located? The more details that you can bring into your visualization, the easier and more gratifying this exercise is going to be. Once you have your visualization, I want you to imagine a light at the center of your chest, which with each breath in, I want you to fill up that space. Let that light grow brighter and grow wider. Whatever color shows up for you, just go with it. Just go with it. See if you can grow that light brighter and wider until it covers your entire body. I want you to fill up with pure, unconditional love, with compassion. Go ahead and flip to your workbook and let's give it a try.